You never get a second chance to make a first impression.
Well, that's what you do when there's save states involved.
That's true, folks. That's the lesson to be learned. Hey, everybody, this is BoboTheVulture.
And I'm Zerf.
And this is Let's Play Together, even though it's a one-player game. Uncharted Waters, New Horizons, Otto Baines' story. Commodore, we don't have any more space in the hold. Let's shove off.
I guess we'll be shoving off.
We could sail for over a month.
Now, a lot of people don't realize that in the Matrix movies, you don't see it because it's a lot of save loading, but that's actually how Neo wins all his battles.
I just turned the ship around so it looked like we moon sailed for a second.
Commodore, today is the day for battle.
Oh. You know, I feel like I've heard that before. It must be a glitch in the Matrix. Let's set a heading for Bordeaux. Bordeaux bitches.
So he should come popping out of there. So
Let's,
it's down. Down is the talkie thing. Oh, you can talk to him there. He's probably gonna attack us.
And you know what? You are my next prey. Okay.
I was hoping maybe he'd have a nice little conversation for you before, like a little extra treat hidden in there, but
yeah,
not so much.
Something about remember your promise to Catalina to get your ass handed to you by me.
Now, if it was nighttime, they can't attack you, so they actually will talk to you in general. Like, if you ever want to talk to pirates without them attacking you, you can talk to them and they'll be like, we're headed for home, or we're on the lookout for some ships to kill.
Yeah. Commander Ezequiel, I wonder which life will end here today. Oh, let's both give everything we've got. The fates of both our countries depend on the outcome of this one battle.
I'd rather you didn't give it all you got this time.
Yeah, could you give it about 80% of what you've got? Orders to everybody. Everybody run. Except you, Ship 1.
Although you won't be able to tell him who to attack yet.
Sure I can.
Well, you can try, but you can't move past your...
Oh no. Well, you're right.
But he'll still move down with us now. Let me just squeak my chair.
Woo! Let's coil around. There's the enemy flagship.
He's not nearly good at as good at spinning around as we are.
Don't I know it? Guys, you really should have just started heading out like I told you.
Oh, he might be blocking us in if the other guy doesn't move. I don't think he's blocked us from moving at all, but... oh, luckily he moved far enough up that...
Alright, now we can give orders to... which
to number
ship?
1.
That's right, let's get Riker up here. Enemy flagship. That's your plant. Nope. The flagship, like I said.
That's the one thing that's annoying about this game was you couldn't delegate all the ships to attack the flagship. So, like, if you wanted to make everyone focus that one ship...
Yeah, like just rush.
It took so long. We've got him now.
Alright.
Do you know what? Actually, no. I was going to say, you may want to stop right in front of him, because now if he moves up, we're going to have to turn all the way around before we can catch up with him.
I'm not going to challenge him to a duel this time. I'm just going to fight him. 'Cause, I mean, look at that guy's fleet. That guy sucks.
Ship number 3 could have done better to just run away.
I was hoping number 1 would come in and sort of assist, but he does not seem to be really interested in doing that. was trying to leave him room so that he could get in.
Now, what I hate is that you're not allowed to...
Yeah, you can't reject their duels.
I think if you have enough crew, maybe you can, but... No, we would probably already be over that number. So our goal here, I guess, is to survive. I mean, we want to kill them, but...
Sure.
At least we have a lot of defense.
We do have strong defenses. Go ahead and use defense for all our strongest things. So let's use this weak lash right now. Alright. We got strong parries and blocks. Well, and still dodges. Let's do this strong parry.
Oh man, this would be awesome if it was a perfect battle where nobody exchanged any full blows.
Well, so far so good. Let's try the strongest block.
Whoa!
Alright.
Alright, we gotta get in there with something.
I guess we sure do. I guess let's thrust him.
And see how he likes it. No, he doesn't like it any at all.
No, he sure doesn't. Alright, let's dodge. It's as hard as we can.
Oh, that was...
Turned out okay. Let's give him just a little baby poke. And then dodge with all our might. Stop doing that. Now I have to actually hit you with something kind of strong, like this lash. Parry's our strongest thing, but it's still weak.
Huh?
If he does the perfect attack to this defense, we'll still go down. This is the... Well, I guess
that
we
was the
didn't
perfect
quite.
attack.
Yeah. So
Now we got
I
the
was
strong
wrong.
thrust though now.
We still have, yeah. He's gonna block this, isn't he?
He did block it, but blocking was the wrong move.
Haha! Alright, so I guess the middling parry was the right move last time. I don't know if it'll be again.
Let's see what happens. Nope.
And we died again! This is the story of Otto Baines and the life of these guys.
It's like Groundhog Day.
Yeah, so... Geez, I kind of wonder whether I should remodel all my ships. Fill them all with... Well, we don't have time to fill them with
We don't have enough time
crew.
to fill them with crew anymore.
I could...
Realistically, the only reason, like, even if all our crew, all our guys magically surrounded his ship, he would still probably try to challenge us to a duel.
He would. And that's...
If we stay a little closer to Bordeaux, we would be able to talk to him during the nighttime.
I think we do a little bit of dancing around in the night here. So...
Nope, too late. Don't talk to him yet, because we want to be facing towards him for the battle, so that we don't have to turn around.
So these guys are going to say the things they've already said.
Yep. So I almost wouldn't bother telling your guys to flee, just so that they kind of stay in the way. Oh, look at him.
Stopping him, proposing a duel straight away.
You know what? Use your weakest dodge right away. If we get lucky, it'll be a good start. That was not a good start.
Now, folks, we've gone through how many duels and how many fights? Actually,
this guy is OP.
well, yeah, no, I mean, that's the point I'm trying to get across here. What? Can I look at my character's info?
And we got an 88.
We have an 88 and level 18 combat skill.
And we're a Duke.
And we're a Duke. And we have 50,000 privateer experience.
Yeah, that's what that stands for.
Yeah. That's a little P. It's not a skull. It's P for privateer, not for anything else that starts with P, like Pittsburgh or the baseball team from there.
Perhaps we should save it right before the battle starts this time instead, so that we don't have to... I mean, it's not very far to go, I suppose.
Commodore, today's the day for battle. I tell you what, I will put a state here. So in case we do need to do something in town, somehow, that's still possible.
You could buy rat poison and then just drink it and get it over with sooner. Now you could talk to him.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for.
I guess he's
We're
right.
on
He
our
said
way
he's going to try to
home.
go to Seville.
Yeah, that's true. He's just trying to go to Spain. We're like sitting on top of each other for this battle.
So I wonder if we're better off instigating a duel if we do get to go first and meet up with him. Oh, we had just passed each other, like ships passing in the night.
Actually, let me see. Where are our...
Order everyone to attack the main ship.
I'm gonna actually make another state here. I'm tempted, really. Really, truly. Individual. Give orders to which ship?
I wonder if actually telling everyone to flee causes him to run away even though he has the order to attack. Because it seemed like last time he just kind of booked it for the side of the map.
No, that was Kiara Aldin. The, pirate captain. He has been pretty decent about trying to kill me in a duel. Ezequiel does not mind. He is not shying away from a fight. At the very least, my hope is that even if he overpowers all of my guys, that I'll be able to pin him in with abandoned ships.
Hmm.
So that's your role, Blue Eyes White Dragon.
You thought you were an attack vessel, but we're actually just using you as a trap card placed face down.
In the graveyard. Because I'm sure that's a move you can actually do. Alright, I believe that's everybody. Now actually is when I should have saved that darn state. Let's not give any more orders. Let's just...
Well, we could always end up getting a better starting position if we need to, if we do lose the fight.
Oh, yeah. No, this is not... I have more than one save state now, because now my entire goal in life...
So I would almost just hit B and change your flag, your
tack?
rotation. Yeah. To the right. And then next turn you'll be able to get to him.
Yeah, they're all just sort of switching around too. They're flipping and reversing it. I told you to attack the flagship.
We specifically said not to fight that guy.
I think they're like, no, there's no way I can win against him. Let's all just fight these loser ships.
They're fighting the jobber ships. Oh, I thought he was going to book it into us. He did not.
Now the question is, do I swing around all of my other ships?
I would, because if you swing through his ships, he's just going to hit you with all
Yeah,
all
I'm
of them
just
guys
gonna
at
be
once.
hit with a gauntlet.
These guys are just our shield.
You guys are my meat shields.
Oh, come on, you could have made it.
Could if he's being cautious, I guess.
Why would... They were already going after one ship. At least they half killed it, and then they were like, no, we're going to start going after another one of these guys with 100 on them.
All right, so if we can maneuver around tightly enough to get up there, and the flagship doesn't screw things up for us, we've actually set up a little alley to keep ourselves safe from enemy attack.
Oh, but he didn't come after us. Very interesting.
I mean, we sort of have to go after him anyway. We can't take him out with cannons.
Yeah, so I would almost go up towards one to start.
Yeah?
And then, like, loop around the side of him and just pull up next to him and stay there so we're facing the same direction.
Oh, so we're just going side by side like this?
Yeah.
Not even,
I wouldn't block him off, because that way, if he tries to run, we can go with him, and it's not like he's going to jot off in a weird direction.
Nope, not challenging the Commodore to a duel.
I think this way, too, leaves most of our ships in between us and other ships. Rather than going around the bottom line. That was poorly thought out by them.
Well, you know.
They have become another blocking abandoned ship to help us out. No, what are you doing?
Those three guys are totally going to take out that other ship.
If everybody else got killed by the enemy fleet, would you want to get killed by the enemy fleet? Maybe
Hell
I would,
yeah.
Mom. Oh yeah, see, he took one of the guys out.
Yeah.
Doing his part. No, he's in the
Your-
way.
Those 13 lives will be remembered by someone, I'm sure.
Well, you're gonna be remembered by the one dude that. Oh, nice! He's trying to run away.
He knows we got him.
Yes. He's finally played into our hands. Maybe it's because we're not trying to get everyone to run away that he's not doing that. I would just move. Do you know what? Move around the bottom of him and line up with him again. That way, number one can get to him if he so chooses.
Number one. And again, we're insulated from the rest of his navy.
Yes. We're so strategical this time.
Well, I mean, apparently we friggin' have to be. Otherwise, big losses all around. Nope, not challenging him to a duel.
The worst is when you are playing one of these and you almost have him killed and then you accidentally say yes.
I get the feeling that's going to happen soon. Like, he's
Oh, what are you doing? Oh. He could have been so helpful. All our other ships are fighting to the death against who we need them to.
I guess, do we have enough of an advantage now that he can't challenge us to a duel?
It could be, but I wouldn't be surprised if he suddenly can. And that's what's dumb about us not being able to say no. It's like they have 5 guys left and he's challenging you to a duel and you're like, okay, sure, I guess. Oh, he's getting himself trapped.
Well, not if I can help it. I'm just gonna tag up right behind him here.
Hopefully one is smart enough to just get up in there and attack him too. Although when he had the perfect opportunity to go head-to-head with him, he didn't.
Alright, we've almost got this.
Don't chase that one. Oh,
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
oh yeah, they're running now.
Well, they're scared. I'd be. If this particular parallel reality was the only one that existed in my, depth of perception.
That was his last chance to try to duel us.
You had one chance. Nope. Whew. Hallie, whew. I should have made that my battle cry this whole time. That would have gotten some terror into him. Hallie hoo! That weird tissue monster or whatever it was. Alright. The enemy's flagship ran up the white flag that was on the ship. Otto Baines completely destroyed the pirate fleet.
What? They're pirates now?
Yeah, apparently he's gone renegade. He's going back home to pirate land. To, Pirates World, where the Ice Cream Bunny lives. This triumph occurred on August 29th, 1523.
We managed to seize 3,600 gold pieces from those scary dogs. They did not have any jewelry.
Nope. We got 8 enemy ships. We can add 2 of them to our fleet.
At this point, I don't think.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
Oh.
I'm gonna name this one after my greatest opponent of all time, Zeke. And then I'm going to name this other galleon after one of the stars of Milo and Otis. Otis. Also a star of River City Ransom. And that song Sitting on the Dock of the Bay. In case it matters, I am stocking the hell up on food.
Well, I was gonna say, we almost would want to just, like, dry dock our extra ships that have no crew on them. Because we're gonna have to, well, actually, we're gonna have to spread our crew out just to get back to Bordeaux.
I might just steal the crew off of these plunder ships, reassign them, and then sink them at sea.
Can you sink them at sea?
Surely there's a way.
I don't know if there's a scuttle feature.
Well then, how do crabs get around?
They actually open the door, get on the floor, and everybody walks the dinosaur.
I see. It doesn't matter.
It really doesn't.
Is it okay to end the transfer process? Sure.
Time for cutscenes.
I've lost. You were too strong. Not at all. Lady Safe State was on my side. Go on, finish me off. Well, we just met each other, buddy. What are you doing with your pal?
Yeah, he's like,
I don't know about this, man. Matthew, get ready a cargo boat.
What for?
I'm going to send Commodore Ezequiel to a friendly ship, after having slaughtered hundreds of his allies and comrades.
What in places are you talking about? Why do we have to save the enemy Commodore? Or Commander, I guess, this time, for once.
The invincible Spanish fleet has been destroyed. My mission has been accomplished.
Jeez, why do I get stuck with a Commodore who loves everybody? Why can't he love just me?
I do love you, Matthew. I hope we meet again in a different battle, a different time. Maybe using foam swords. No, I don't think so. I realized today, during this battle, I've grown old. Old naval men should just disappear. I'm beginning to realize that I now have the voice that, that Otto had originally in the first video of this series. Commander Ezequiel. Farewell. I've grown old, even though I have red hair and you have gray hair.
And that's where his diary abruptly ends.
You said diarrhea.
We could just hobble all the way back to London like this.
We could, but we'd starve. And
we wouldn't. There's no crew. We don't have to feed anybody.
I feel like it will be faster to come here. Wait, no, it's not okay. First, let's drop anchor.
You're saving $1,000.
You're darn right I am. Yeah. Now let's sail. Also, that does save time. I think it takes more time to repair the ships in dry dock.
I guess. But if you're going to sell stuff there anyway.
Alright. So... that's a mighty fleet right there. I'll tell you what I could do at this point, honestly. I could just, wow, none of these ships had crew.
No, they did not survive. They made their time.
Ha ha ha. What I could honestly do at this point is, how many men will I assign to your ship? 382, okay. How many are we going to assign to Hades? None. But okay, sure. How many men we assign to this ship? All those ones. That's okay.
We may want to keep one extra of the 75s, just so that we have something to throw food on.
What about if I just... what I'm thinking right now I'm going to do is get rid of the Hades and all of these other Galuses.
Mm-hmm.
And those guys there. And let's see. Cargo info. Dope already has a lot of food. This has pretty decent balance of food and water. I'm actually not even going to bother adjusting their cargo levels. Just going to sell all the ships. And I'm going to be real red in the face when it turns out this scenario is not over.
Who knows?
You might, but I'm not even sure you do.
I don't have FAQs open to tell me what's going on.
Wait, I should have sold that. Come on. That's okay. Yep. Alright. And the Zeke. I mean, I'm guessing at this point, what, we just need to get back to London, right?
Yeah, get back alive.
Oh no. Sounds so ominous. You're gonna make me just drop a nervous save state. I mean, these ones are gonna be worth some serious money. Cargo left, sell it. Yeah.
They're actually surprisingly inexpensive compared to the other ships. Well, not inexpensive, but when you consider how much money we put into them and whatnot, we're still only pulling in 3 ingots each.
Yeah, I guess so. So it's gonna be... so, just through basic chance, the 3 ships that remain in our fleet are hashtag Dope, Mist Bee, and Blue Eyes White Dragon. Alright. Let's leave. And
end our turn.
And end our turn. No. We're committed now. We've got to at least get home.
It's almost Labor Day too. We got to get home in time for the long weekend.
Wait, we can only sail for 16 days?
Well, yeah, you have a 400 crew on the one ship.
I guess that's true. Alright. And no, I didn't assign everybody else busy work. But, I'm hoping, having destroyed the invincible Spanish fleet, that we, Hey, who are you?
Thank goodness it's Dutch.
Thank God you're not Spanish. I would hate to have to sink you on principle. Because at this point, if you're not Ezequiel, I could. Oh, if you're a Spanish ship that just left the dock. Alright.
Oh, look how coy he looks.
Wally. That's Walter Lawrence. He had second thoughts about leaving, I guess. Okay, so we're back in
the middle
London.
of the night, isn't it?
What's that?
Said it's going to be the middle of the night, isn't it? No, they might still be open.
The sun is... They might still be open at Buckingham Palace. Oh, we're skipping past.
Yeah, we don't have to
asked into the role.
let in.
Wow.
Otto Baines, congratulations on your accomplishment. You've defeated the Spanish fleet.
Thank you, Your Majesty. It seems I was very lucky. / cheating.
Oh, he just came out of nowhere.
Oh.
Excuse me, Your Majesty, but I have something to tell you.
I'm in love with you.
What is it, Gilbert? This man is no hero. We allowed the enemy commander to escape. Is that true, Baines?
Yes, sir.
Why did you do that?
I don't know. I just like doing stuff like that. Your Majesty, my mission was to completely destroy the Spanish fleet. I judged that I completed my mission. Affirmative. Furthermore, the enemy commander accepted our request for a personal duel without a moment's hesitation. I didn't take him up on it.
Slaughtered us several times.
For sure, I didn't take him up on it, but how could I destroy such a gentleman, such a man of his word?
How dare you give such excuses? Hold it right there, Gilbert. I was right in my judgment.
Guilty!
You are an honorable man, a true knight. I appoint you the Admiral of the Royal Navy. Ah, he must have polished all the handles on the big front door.
I get to be the Admiral. They only have the one. It's a great honor. Thank you very much, Your Majesty. Otto Baines fulfilled King Henry VIII's order to destroy the Spanish fleet. But he was going to face yet another challenge. In Thunderball! Otto Baines, 476-day voyage. So if I hit the flip page button here, what do we have going on? As King Henry requested, I began attacking fleets in the name of Britain, but jealous Lord Gilbert tried to hinder our success by keeping us poorly supplied. However, Matthew's sly trick brought me a state-of-the-art Spanish galleon. That acquisition of that mighty ship marked a turning point on our path to victory.
Is the word layout here bothering you as much as it's bothering me?
I come to expect that sort of thing out of 16-bit fake books.
Well then, we'll just have to get our hands on that new Spanish beauty, won't we?
Oh, Catalina? Yeah. Ooh, I hope we flash back to the scene that we didn't actually get to see. Wait, where are you going?
That would be good.
It keeps advancing without me. We came upon a notorious and beautiful female pirate named Catalina Aranzo, who was bent on avenging the loss of her brother/husband. She was in pursuit of a sailor named Joao, whom she held responsible for the dirty deed done dirt cheap. I couldn't help but admire her determination.
This almost proves that her brother and husband are the same person because they don't even mention her husband here.
That's true.
I think that would be more, like, just as important.
Yeah. I mean, that's the family you choose, right?
Mm-hmm. They're on their heads.
I actually was confused for a minute. Oh, sorry.
My name is Catalina Aranzo. That's all I've got to say.
Well, say nothing of it. I'm Otto Baines. See ya.
What a nice lady.
I hope I see her a lot more. We learned of a Spanish fleet heading for Seville, transporting gold from the New World. We knew that if we successfully plundered that fleet, it would deliver a substantial blow to the fortunes of Spain. Yes!
Oh man. Say, Commodore, I'm bored. Don't you have any exciting stories? Oh no, this is this other scene.
Yeah, oh, well, I have some exciting stories. I'm not going to tell them to you.
That's great.
We happened upon Ezequiel come out of the Spanish fleet in a rather unexpected way. We vowed to have one final battle for the glory of our countries. Deja vu.
This is not the right bar at all.
What? Forgive me for waiting so long to introduce myself. I'm Ezequiel, commander of the Spanish fleet.
See ya. This is just how Otto remembers it.
Yeah, he's got kind of a weird... Yeah. Our final battle between our British fleet and the Spanish fleet was ended in triumph. We were victorious. The invincible Spanish fleet's been crushed. That means I have fulfilled my mission. I have accomplished all that King Henry's asked.
King Henry's actually just a big bureaucrat, and he's like, I am really impressed that you did exactly what I said and no more.
Wow, that's a puffy puffy coat right there.
It makes him look like he has a tiny head.
Yeah. The seven seas were full of dangers, pirates, storms, and sea monsters. Not every mate had the mettle to overcome the obstacles. But you, Bobo and Zerf, with your courage, wit, and strength of heart, have bested even the worst of foes. The tale of your voyage will be told for years to come. That's what I, Otto Baines, have to say to you, Bobo and Zerf.
Aw, shucks.
I know, I am touched in the head. This has been quite an experience. So, here's a bunch of randos, and the three people that you actually encountered, you know.
That was some pretty high frame rate, too, for the...
That was a lot better than the collapsing over dueling posture.
I suppose so.
There's no credits or anything.
No, it's just the end.
That's the end. Well, shoot. That was kind of quick and surprising, eh?
Yeah, it caught me off guard, like when the folks show up.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, I guess it wasn't surprising the game was about to end. We certainly did the final battle enough times. But, yeah, I guess, do you have any final thoughts on Otto Baines' story?
Other than a huge difficulty spike in that last battle.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty good scenario. It's good for learning combat and whatnot.
Well, yeah, no, I just got a crash course in it for sure. Other than that last battle, of course, it basically all just comes down to how good is your stuff compared to how good is their stuff, which I guess, you know, that's just the way it is. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I kind of thought that they were going to do more with Gilbert.
Oh yeah, no, he's just a little background guy, I guess.
He just showed up once or twice to troll us, and that was about it. Which I guess that's okay. I mean, what are you going to do?
I think he was actually the love interest. They just didn't write the story very well. They didn't play it out. He's just jealous.
Well,
Why
yeah,
he was
jealous
Matthew
of
so much?
Matthew.
Poor guy.
I guess I get that, though. But that's the life of seamen. Ah, the red-haired pirate from Spain. Oh, see, here they try and specify. It's two men, her brother and her beloved. In every other situation, they make it oddly, oddly phrased. But, alright. Well, I guess, you know, I imagine we will end up, we may end up visiting some of these other scenarios, because so far you've done one on your channel of Catalina's Story. I've done one of Otto, and just did this one here. So we've got Pietro. We don't know what his story is. We just saw Joao. Ernst, we'd sort of know, and he's doing his own thing there. But
Ernst von Kermit.
Ernst von Kermit. Yay! I got maps. But you know, I guess we'll have our own discussions, and maybe we'll see some real strong comment suggestions or something. But you know, there's still other scenarios. There's still plenty of game to this game left. I mean, Ali, he hasn't shown up in any of the other scenarios that we've seen so far, has he?
No.
Like, did he show up for like a minute in Catalina's, maybe?
He might have. I do know he has a little bit of crossover, but not a whole lot. I think it may just be like he shows up and says, he's like a Deus Ex Machina, just shows up to advance the plot. Hey guys, you should probably go over there, and you're like, oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, just one of those sorts of things. But
I do enjoy how these guys all break the fourth wall at the end of their little skits.
Like, hey, everybody out there, you want to pick us, don't you? Sorry, that was the end.
Starting to walk off stage right, and then he's just like, boom.
Yeah. Well, by the way. Well, all right. Well, I guess this has been the entirety of Let's Play Together, even though it's a one-player game. Uncharted Waters, New Horizons, Otto Baines' story. We saw most of the story, just not that one chapter with Catalina in the bar.
Yep. We had to leave a little bit for the folks at home if they decided to do it themselves.
Yeah, there you go. And honestly, if you haven't played this game, the learning curve is a little sharp to begin with. But it's pretty rewarding once you get used to how everything sort of goes. And if you have like a FAQ or something to help you, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
It's definitely a fun game. I remember in times that I played it in the past, I had no idea what the plot was for anybody's stuff. I was just going around adventuring, and that was fun in and of itself. Just like, I'm gonna build a huge fleet and gonna go trade all the things and explore all the places and, you know, do all that stuff. And even that was fun on its own. But like the fact that there's stories, that's insane. Alright, so maybe we'll see another one of those stories in a future edition. But until then, I'm BoboTheVulture.
And I'm Zerfall.
And I guess last chance for final thoughts. Otherwise,
I think it's a good game.
I think it's a good game too. Thanks very much for watching it, folks, and see all of you next time.
Bye now.
As that guy gets scared by a bat.